What's going on, traders? It's your boy Matt, back at you again with another trading recap video. And today's video is going to be a little bit different. I know you guys are used to me making $1,000 a day, but today I'm going to level up my trades and I am up 2,100 bucks. Now, the trading strategy is working, the consistency is there. Now the process begins for me to slowly start scaling up. So I don't want to, make myself uncomfortable going too much size. And trying to reach out for an attainable goal. $2,000 is well within the reach, and I only had to double my share size. Anyway, guys, I'm sure you guys will enjoy the video. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. There's a link down below as well for a free chat that I have on Discord. Jump on, we talk a lot about trader mentality and share trading resources. Thank you. Enjoy the video. All right, traders, let's just have a look at some of the stocks I traded today. As you guys can see, I am up $2,091 on the day, almost $2,100 on a day, which is pretty good. So as I mentioned before, I have been trying to level up my trades lately. And if you guys have followed my channel and if you guys have seen the last couple of trading recaps, you guys would know I've had a lot of 1,000 gains every single day, very consistently. I've been getting $1,000 every day nonstop. So now it has come to the time where I need to scale up a little bit, but I don't want to just jump and say I'm gonna go $5,000 or anything like that. I don't want to set a silly goal. What I want to do is now after 1,000, I want to scale it to 2,000. I want to start making $2,000 per day, and the reason why is pretty simple, because the strategies work, the consistency is there. Now I can slowly start increasing, right? The only problem that I see right now is only with trader mentality. How comfortable am I taking double the share size, holding just as long, those kind of things, and not taking profit early? So I need to get comfortable with that. So what I'm gonna do is right now, I'm not just going to set a goal, at $2,000. What I would do is the goal would be still the same, $1,000 a day, but I will try to make between 1,000 and 2,000. So if I make 1,700 bucks, that would be okay, right? Until I get comfortable with the size that I'm taking, which is double the amount of what I was taking when I was making $1,000. All right, now let's get right into some of the stocks that I traded. All right, the first one is, let's have a look at AMBA. Now AMBA, as you guys can see, it went parabolic from $78 all the way to $85. Usually what I would do is, in the past, if you guys have seen a couple of my trading recaps, especially the one that I lost $2,000 on, I actually shorted the front side of that thing, and as it was going up, I got squeezed. But what I did was I learned from that. And if you guys are in the chat room with me, you probably guys got the lesson from it as well. So I waited for it to spike up, waited for the backside. As you guys can see, I waited for a major crack, which is a sign of now it's the backside. It's a major crack, and I shorted there and I covered there, and I think I made about 120 bucks out of that one. The next one I traded was CATB. This trade, I took this trade pre-market. As you guys can see, I bought it here. It's actually a long trade, so I'm starting to long as well. So I'm focusing on trading longs as well. So I got into that, and I should have taken profit into that. I didn't, so I took profit right there, and I think I made $112 out of that trade. The next one was ICD. I think I didn't make a lot from it. I think I made about 80 bucks from that trade. The next one that I traded was MACK. So this one, the trade is still going on. If I didn't hit my daily goal, I probably would still keep trading this, because if you have a look at the daily chart, still overextended. It might have some sort of pullback near market close. So I personally would have been waiting for that to short it better. But anyway, so I kind of shorted there, covered, shorted there. So I didn't make a lot of money from it, and I got chopped a little bit, as you guys can see. Lost 41.30, made $45, and then lost 54, and then I made $18, and I made 62. So it's in and out, bit of chops. So nothing big though. So these are the kind of trades I really need to avoid, because either I'm not making money on them or I'm not losing it. It's almost a break-even trade. The next one I took was mRNA. mRNA was, a big trade yesterday. There was a guy who made, you see this move right here from 78 all the way to $32. One of the guys that I follow actually made $2 million just trading that yesterday. He made $2 million shorting that. He shorted, I think, 80,000 shares or something like that right there and covered at the bottom. So it was a massive, massive trade yesterday. Today, I tried to buy it there. I lost, but I bought there, got out right there, made a little bit of profit. I shorted there and got out right there. So uh, it was an okay trade. mRNA, I made 200 bucks and then I lost twice, 130 bucks on it. And then I made 123 and then I made, $253 on it. So, chop again, nothing really solid. The next one that I traded, now this for me was, trade of the day. This was the one stock that I traded out of the gate. I wasn't really trading anything else. This was the stock that I traded. Unfortunately, I didn't get to record it. I didn't press the record button. I thought I did, and it's actually one of the really clean best trades that I did, and it was a pretty good execution. And the stock is NAOV. So this thing went parabolic all the way to $2.40, right? So I got into this pre-market and I made a bit of money from it, but that was only 30-40 cents gain. It wasn't much. I think I made 100 bucks out of that. It wasn't a big trade, but this one out of the gate, I shorted here. So that's one of the mistakes that I made. I shouldn't have shorted that out of the gate, but I shorted there 1,000 shares. I think I added right there. And I added right there. The reason why I did this is a picture perfect play with my data. So the data that I have, the gap and go strategy, it says after the pre-market high breakout, they can go to up to 30%. If you do the math from 170 area all the way to 230, 240 area, roughly about 30%. So I wasn't panicked or anything like that. I shorted there. So add short. It comes here. I took half of it right there. So by the time it got here, I was in 2,500 shares. And when it came here, as you guys can see, it went to a downside hole. And when it came right there, as you guys can see, for the VWAP bounce, I locked in some profit. It pulled back up again. I added back. I added what I took here. Now I'm back to full size, right? And it came back here. I took some profit, and I got out of it completely, right? I got out of it completely at 150. So it was a pretty good trade, very clean, short, take profit at a beautiful spot because I know, for the VWAP balance. And then I added back again what I took, and then I covered and then got out completely. So that was the trade, which was really good. I was thinking about to short this, but I was in a different trade. And when I looked at it, it went to a downside hold, and that was that. And this crack was really good as well. But by then I had already funded my shorts that I didn't really have the shorts to short it. The next one that I traded was this one was one of the trade that I really wanted to focus on out of the gate, but I was trading this one, so I didn't really focus on it. But as you guys can see, it dropped from $142 all the way to $135. So that's a $7 drop that it gave, but I didn't capitalize on it. But the one trade that I did was here, crack a VWAP weakness. Even here would have been a nice trade. I shorted right here, and then I covered. So this trade happened like 30 minutes ago. It was one of the last trades that I did, and I made almost 200 bucks out of that trade. So $200, not bad. The last trade that I did was VALE. As you guys can see, not a big trade. I made $130 out of the 3 trades that I took from this. As you guys can see here, shorted right there, covered, shorted, covered, and then I shorted here and I covered. Right, so it wasn't really a big trade that I took. I mean, this was really nice short, but I wasn't looking at it. But this would have been a really nice short right here. Fortunately, I wasn't looking at it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have not subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And there's a link down below for a free chat that I have on Discord. We talk a lot about trading ideas, the levels we're looking at, the stocks that are going up and how we're going to trade them. And we also share an educational material amongst each other. So if you're interested into that, make sure you click the link down below, pop in the chat room and say hello. Thanks, guys. Now enjoy the actual live footage. Alright, guys, welcome to the live trading part of my videos. As you guys can see, I am up already $1,624 on a day. I had good trades before this ones, but I forgot to record it, so I really apologize for that. But these are the last few trades that I took. As you guys can see, I am in 300 shares of OMEX with an average of $7.99, which is right there at $8. Right now, the bid is indicating at 750. So I'm just waiting for it, and it dropped to the 760 area right now. I'm just waiting for this, and I'm hoping it would drop further into the $7, low $7. But if it doesn't, right now I am up 120 bucks on it, so I want to take that off, and that would put me $1,756 on a day. So I'm staying patient. As you guys can see, these numbers are huge. If this number starts to get taken out, then I want to get out, because I don't want this thing to go back to the 790, because I am already $200. I'm already 120 bucks up on it. So I'm getting ready to take it off if I see that 760 is getting taken out. Now 760 is getting bought up. Someone is buying 760, and if 760 goes, I'll go as well. I took half. I'm completely out of it. I didn't want to wait until 760 is gone. As you guys can see, I am up 1,785. As you guys can see right now, it actually popped back to the 799. So I got back in again a second time at 799, and now it's dropping. So it's a good thing that I took it at 60. So I went back in again at 799. So I went back for a second round. So first short, I took profit right there, and then a third short right here. Now it's dropping again, and I am up $1,845 on it. It dropped completely. Now I am up, as you guys can see, $1,935 on this trade. So I'm thinking about taking it off. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. This is unfortunately the only live footage that I captured for today's session. It would have to do. Anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up, and have a good day. Thank you.